Excuse me.
Excuse me. Yes.
Pardon me.
Sit down right here.
Oh,
Oh, you're
all
right.
right. God damn, man.
Let's get it on.
What's up, guys? This is Cinema Heads, and my name is Jonathan, and today we got
Gabe.
JP.
Adrian.
Matt.
We will be doing a top 5 Marvel DC superhero movies. So we're gonna go by individually, starting from Gabe all the way to Matt, and I'll go last.
Sweet. Alright, let me start this off.
Crumpled piece of paper.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're
you know.
not prepared. It doesn't look like you're prepared.
It looks
like
ripped
that?
and wet.
It is. It's wet from my hands.
Sweat.
So it is, I'm a little sweaty.
Someone's nervous.
Since
This is his first
it's
video.
his first
right?
time,
First
so-
time.
First time. Alright, so top 5. My 5th pick would have to be Deadpool. The
One
only
or two.
reason why I would pick Deadpool is because rated R movie kind of set a tone for Marvel to be able to do rated R movies and actually work in theaters. I mean, if you guys watched their last video of the review of Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds just kills people. So
First or second one? First one.
number 4 would be Winter Soldier, Cap America. Sorry, it's just amazing. The writing in it, the directing in it, the characters in it, everything about it was just good. 3, Iron Man, the first one. The reason why I say that is because you can't have an MCU without that starting it off. It's Robert Downey Jr., probably the best actor for that role, and just they got the acting spot on in that movie. Number 2, Black Panther. The reason why I say Black Panther is because just culturally what it did for Marvel, to have a movie that was represented by African American culture and everything about it. One of the first actual hero movies where the villain really wasn't the villain per se.
Yeah, that's true.
So it was a really good one. And number 1 to me, Dark Knight. Sorry, I know it's repetitive. I think that's a lot. Everybody's like one of their top movies, but Christopher Nolan's directing, everything about that movie is just spot on. Heath Ledger's acting was obviously superior than any other Joker. Sorry, Jack. And Christian Bale's Batman was just everything about the movie was just amazing. So that's my top 5.
Nice.
No Infinity Wars. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the reason why I didn't put Infinity Wars was because like I need to see the next Avengers to really decide if that's
Makes sense. Not to me, doesn't make sense.
Alright, so for my list, I'm actually going to start with my number 1 first. The reason why is because honestly I agree with Gabe. My number 1 superhero movie of all time, my favorite one, is The Dark Knight.
What?
Just, it can't be beat with, you know, all the acting, the writing was just really done well. Christopher Nolan's like one of the best directors of any movie, period. So him making a superhero movie makes it even better. Number 2, I am going to put Avengers Infinity War as my number 2. Because it is kind of, for Marvel, one of the darker movies, and to see them kind of go down that path is exciting to me. I'm interested to see where it goes. I do have a few issues with the movie, but it's still really good, and Thanos as a character was amazing in that movie, so that's really what put it up there for me, was Thanos. My number 3 is Guardians of the Galaxy 2. To me, that movie is really great because of the comedy in the movie, along with the serious moments and tones. Everything in the movie to me was great. I love the comedy. The soundtrack is amazing. It's just a very fun movie to
it may have one of the best intros ever.
yeah.
That's very true. Wait, that's the second Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With the Groot and the
Oh, yeah, that was dope.
Jamming out,
yeah,
man.
that was probably one of the best openings ever.
I agree. So my number 4 is going to be Captain America Civil War. I know it was a lot different than the comic books, but still for them to take that story and summarize it and kind of make it into what it was, I thought they did a really good job with it. And just to see kind of, you know, the superheroes fighting each other instead of having a main, like, evil character was a great new perspective on it. And I enjoyed seeing them fight each other, especially Captain America and Iron Man being on opposing sides of everything. It was really well done. And my number 5, I'm actually going to agree with another one from Gabe's list, is the original, very first Iron Man movie. because it did kick off the MCU and gave us all the great movies that we have now, but it all started with Iron Man. And again, Robert Downey Jr. was amazing for that role, and he just killed it. And so that's why I like that movie and had to put it on the list.
T.I.M.P. Robert Downey Jr.
Very good. Very good. My turn. All right. So here we go. So I'm gonna start. I'll start at the top. It's Batman: The Dark Knight. It's just the best. It's just the best. It's the best superhero movie. But I don't even think it's really close to me. Even with Infinity Wars coming and everything, for all the same reasons they said, I think it's the best one. I put Captain America: Winter Soldier 2. I think out of all the Marvel movies, I think that's the best one, to be honest with you. I'm more like, I'm okay with CGI and movies and stuff like that, and it looks great in Guardians of the Galaxy, Infinity Wars, but the hand-to-hand combat and everything, like that's what I like the most. So I thought that movie was the best one. The story was great, all the acting was great, all the actors were great. Chris Evans is great as Captain America.
Stud.
So I did put Infinity Wars at 3. I mean, it's the first time I've ever seen a movie where the bad guy wins. I mean, that's what happens.
Spoiler alert.
So I would hope everyone has seen that movie. If you haven't, go see it. 4, I put Black Panther. For everything Gabe said. I mean, it was just amazing. I'm a huge Michael B. Jordan fan. His acting, his character was just so dope to me. Everything about that movie was great. And then my 5. So this is an older one. And I get the whole, like, Deadpool was rated R, Logan was rated R. But I remember when I went and saw Blade for the first time in theaters. I went with my dad took me, and I went with a friend, and I was just, like, amazed. All the gore, the fighting. I mean, it was just, I think a lot of people forget that that's, like, Marvel. That's a Marvel movie. But that was just, like, the dopest movie to me. And then, like, honorable mention, I got one, which is Howard the Duck. I'm totally just joking. It's not Howard the Duck.
He actually has Howard the Duck pajamas.
Yeah, I wanted to put that at number 1. But I think Iron Man, for it being like started all off, that one and Logan, I think, is another one that I thought was amazing.
All right, well, this should be interesting. This is my top 5, and I will start from the bottom and work my way up. So at number 5, Captain America: Civil War. Great. We got to see the heroes versus the heroes. We got to see a lot of awesome action. We got to introduce to our new Spider-Man. It was awesome. Love him. Got a lot of cool finals out of that.
Wow.
Number 4,
Just one.
Doctor Strange. I really enjoyed that movie. I thought it was something different. You saw a lot of different scenes in it, a lot of different action, a lot of different stuff that you don't see that wasn't repetitive. You know, it's more magic based than it is the superhero based. It's more of a different realm than it is just straightforward. I mean, we know a lot of these backstories. Not everybody's familiar with Doctor Strange, so to see a spin-off movie with him, if you will, over some of the other bigger heroes we probably could have went with, was very interesting to me.
Benedict was perfect.
Yeah, he's amazing. Number 3, the original Iron Man. Like you all said, without that movie, without Robert Downey Jr., these bigger stars probably don't sign on. This doesn't become as big as it is. I mean, I didn't think if anybody else played Iron Man, we may not be where we are right now with the Marvel Universe. Number 2, Black Panther. Wakanda. Love that movie. Thought it was really good. I had some issues with it, but I really thought it was a good movie for what it was. I really enjoyed it. Number 1, the Avengers Infinity War. Avengers Infinity War.
He was so excited.
So excited.
They couldn't even
Avengers Infinity War is my number 1. There is no Batman: The Dark Knight, and let me tell you why. The movie was great. It was awesome. Acting was great. Love that movie, but it was long and drawn out, and there were parts in that movie where I was like, how is this still going? Why is it not over yet? So the Avengers Infinity War to me right now is the best movie. I mean, there's tears, you laughed, you cried, and if you didn't cry, I don't know, that acting by Spider-Man, it tug at the heartstrings.
How long was Infinity Wars?
Like 3 hours or something?
They
It
were
was
both
actually the same amount
of time. I feel like Infinity Wars kept me going, where Batman, there's just dry spots.
Whoa!
It's just, there's spots like when he's going to the hospital and the Two-Face is talking and you're just like, this isn't over. You have a very different perspective on it. Like, Marvel's movies are built off of being entertaining, and I feel like Christopher Nolan's Batman movies were more built on actually just like being a movie.
It was more
And
serious.
Christopher
yeah.
Nolan's movies in general are built off of characters and building those characters up. So you have to spend time with each character, whether it's Harvey Dent from the beginning and his growth throughout the movie and turning into Two-Face that makes the movie and that kind of stuff versus just flat out entertainment.
And adding to that, Marvel does single movies for their characters. So you already know their backstory and how they became and stuff like that. Whereas like Christopher Nolan's 3-movie run was just like new character, new character, new character. Like,
But we should already know their background to where you don't have to explore so much. Batman's one of the oldest comics around. I mean, we should know most of his background. We don't have to spend so much time with Harvey Dent. And I mean, did they really spend enough time explaining Joker?
I mean, I agree with you. The only thing is, like, most of these Marvel movies are based off of comics. His Batmans were not. Like, he didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they weren't directed towards a comic. Like, yeah, they can be categorized as like Killing Joke and stuff like that, getting inspiration, but they weren't actually filmed as those comics.
Yeah,
Whereas
something you
Marvel
did.
movies usually are kind of centered around the comic already.
But last and not least,
What the-
Nope.
is yours. Okay.
Oh no!
Can't curse on YouTube.
Cut it out!
There we go. Your turn.
All right. Anyways,
It's from the 90s.
we're gonna start off.
That Full House reference.
We're gonna go from number 1 down to 5. Number 1 being Spider-Man 2.
Whoa, geek.
That was my childhood right there. And I feel like that's my number 1 because we got to see Peter Parker lose his powers, and it's like a struggle that he's going through, and it just it humanizes.
I'm okay with that, though, Jonathan, as long as you don't put Spider-Man 3 on your list at all.
Oh, no.
That's the worst.
I
superhero
feel all
movie
those
ever.
Spider-Mans with Tobey Maguire were trash.
Well, hold the phone. We'll talk about. Let me get my 5 down. We'll come back. Mr. Tom Holland's the best.
Yeah.
Tom Holland
Tom
is
Holland.
doo-doo in my butthole.
Okay, there's another one.
You can say
Everyone
butthole.
Cut it out, dude.
You can say butthole on you. Anyways, number 2 would be Logan. That was probably like my greatest rated R superhero movie because I mean, you got the terrible X-Men movies coming out, right? And like Wolverine has these sharp claws, but he's swinging, but you don't see people's body parts flying off.
That's true.
So it just makes sense. Like it's a good rated R movie. It's good stuff. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Deadpool 2. It's good. I like it was pretty good comedy. It's a different type of superhero movie. We talked about that in the review.
Yep.
Number 4, Watchmen. Can we say that?
DC.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Watchmen was
It was
DC movie, yeah.
the nitty gritty darkness that I want in a superhero movie. I want a superhero movie to be super dark and just going through the ground.
Yes.
I will be on just with Matt on the Dark Knight part, but that movie was more of a shit.
Okay.
Oh my God! No,
Watchmen's more.
I said
Watchmen's good.
Watchmen is great, and you got to see a big blue schlang.
You got one good character in the Watchmen, and that's
One?
Rorschach. That's
Oh.
it. That's all
You don't like?
Dude,
Robin-
No, I don't like Dingling.
You don't like
Everyone likes the blue dangling.
Jonathan, why don't you tell me the blue guy's name?
Oh my God!
It's Dr. Manhattan. Moving on.
Okay, wow.
Number 5.
Yeah, but his blue danglings thing that stuck in my mind.
That's how we know who he's talking
What's your
about.
superpowers? Blue Dingling.
Number 5.
Number
Spent a
5.
lot of time on dings.
I want to say the Punisher movie. Number 5. Like that. He didn't really get a lot of attention.
Wait, which Punisher?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
because-
The first one.
The first one?
What?
I think the second one was better.
Okay.
The actor. was
Action
better.
wise.
I think the actor was.
So look, give us the reason why. I need to know.
Hey, we gotta hear this.
I like. All right, wait. Was the first? Is the first one, second one? He fought the dude in their little apartment complex.
That's the
John
first one.
That was
Travolta?
the first one.
No, he fought Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash played the big guy that he fights in the apartment.
Okay, you're talking about like the beginning of the video? Of the movie?
No, it was like in the middle.
Yeah.
When the big guy comes in the
Oh,
apartment.
yeah,
and starts
yeah,
attacking
yeah,
folks.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
first one.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why I like that. I like that action scene a lot.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's number 5.
Close up.
Hey, wait, Matt.
Boom! Done.
That hurts my feelings. That hurts my
That's the end of that video.
Whoa, the video's over already? Well, if you want to see more, why don't you click that notification button and that subscribe button. And if you really liked it, give us a thumbs up.
Cut.